Okay, it's that time of year again already where we get lots of phone calls a day about farm program signups and if we have any opinions or what the general consensus is. Um, the general consensus is that neither program is probably going to pay this year. The reference prices for ARC and PLC are so low compared to where crop insurance prices are trending. Corn is still has the same reference price of $3.70, soybeans $8.40. As of yesterday on 2/8, corn was averaging $5.76 on the board and $13.99. So there is a massive discrepancy between farm program and current crop insurance prices, and that's why maybe this year is the year to get a hold of your crop insurance agent and assess crop insurance before you make a farm program decision. I say that because there's a program that's been out for a few years, supplemental coverage option, and you cannot carry supplemental coverage option on a farm that you have enrolled in ARC. You can have it enrolled in PLC, but you can't have ARC and SCO at the same time. Mostly because ARC and SCO are so similar. The expected revenue is calculated almost exactly the same, except the prices are very different. So the expected revenue for ARC is calculated off of the reference price, but for SCO, it's calculated off of crop insurance prices. And just kind of for a reminder of how SCO works, you get a little bit of extra coverage on top of your multi-peril coverage. So it takes wherever your multi-peril percentage is up to 86% coverage. So if you're carrying 80% multi-peril, you're going to get another 6% of SCO coverage on top of that. If you carry 75%, then you get a little 11% of SCO coverage. There's pros and cons to SCO. A pro is it's paid off of your APH. It's subsidized at 65%. But some of the cons are it is area-based. The county has to have a loss. You're not going to get paid until summer of the following year because the RMA has to receive all of the yield data to get the final county yield. But with high prices this year, where we're at right now, the expected yield for a Nemaha County non-irrigated farmer is 172.8 bushels per acre. So that brings us to the expected crop value on SCO at $995, whereas ARC, it's $639 because of the low reference price. So for SCO, the county revenue trigger is $855.98. If yields come in as expected, the harvest market price only needs to drop to $4.98 in order to start triggering SCO. And then if you got lackluster yields and lower harvest market price, there is a chance that SCO could definitely pay on your farm. Another negative of SCO is it does cost premium where ARC is free. But if you're looking to add a few extra dollars of coverage, SCO is a good subsidized option. If your APH is on track or above the county's expected yield, then it's another really good option. But like I said, there's pitfalls to SCO, but then there's also benefits. But yeah, I would definitely reach out to your crop insurance agent this year before making your farm program decisions, just to assess your option. You may not change your mind, you may stick with ARC, because if SCO is not something you want to go with, ARC has the best chance of paying out farm program wise, since there is a yield and revenue component to it. So like I said, just something to think about.